Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Here's 5 things I wish I could tell my past self before I started trading. Now in no random order, tip number 1 is risk management is everything. Above all, you must manage your risk properly. Now whether you're taking high risk, medium risk, or the normally recommended low risk trading, you should be managing your risk properly. In any situation that you take a trade, always consider the risk first before considering how much you may make on this or what the potential profits. Tip number 2 is less is more. What does this mean? You got to understand that taking less trades, singles, taking a 0.01, 0.01 on 3 trades ends up being a whole lot more than risking your entire balance on one trade. Take less trades, that would allow you to take more trades later on at a low risk profile. Less being more means being able to take a few positions, small positions at let's say risk 1 to gain 5 will do a whole lot better for you than taking one really big position and having that stop you out and taking away all your money. Less is more. Tip number 3 I wish I knew is I must have a plan, must be prepared. Now, every trader says this, have a plan, but seriously, take the time to consider every market situation that is possible and know your way in and out of every situation. If this happens, this is what I'll do. If this happens, this is what I'll do. If there's no trade, I won't be taking a trade. I'll stay away from the computer. I'll stay away from the charts. Have a plan for every possible situation that the market can throw at you. This is really important. You must prepare for every battle before taking action. Tip number 4 that I wish I knew is you must control your emotions. Above all, if something were to happen that you don't like in the market, or something that you do like, let's say, because you have those situations where you lose money and you don't like that, and people want to revenge trade. People want to make back the money that was lost, and this is not something that you're supposed to do. Take every trade as though they are unique situations and never reflecting on the past outcomes unless you're optimizing your plan, which we'll touch on. Controlling your emotions is very, very important in the markets because if you go on a streak and you make a lot of money, you have a really good trade, you might want to up your risk the next time. You might want to take more risk because you feel on top of the world, you're better than every other trader in the world, and this is not the case. Take the time to know who you are as a person. Take a personality test, see what other people say about you. Do you get mad very easily? Do you get sad very easily? Do you get happy very easily? Are your expectations out of range? These things are very important to consider because you will bring your personality, you will bring yourself and everything that you already know to the markets, okay? Now, I want you to understand that the markets, the more that you stay in the market, it's going to change who you are as a person. Now, me personally, I used to have terrible management of my emotions. Now they're more under control. You'll have a lot of situations where you enter a trade and then you might go online and you see other people are in opposite positions. You know, people with more money or more success trading are in opposite positions of you. This does not mean that you're supposed to leave your position. Everybody is to trade their own plan and not consider what everybody else is doing because everybody else is doing something different. Now, with me having terrible emotional management in the past, I used to get really mad on certain things, you know, taking losses, not understanding that certain losses are necessary for success. Or, you know, certain other people you don't even know or people that you do know say bad words to you and you get sad, mad, and you want to lash out because of these things. Now, if this happens in the market, you will be punished severely by having your money taken from you. And the market doesn't care. So very important that you take the time to understand who you are as a person, where are your shortcomings, and what are the things that you're good on. Okay. Now, number 5, the tip that I wish I knew before starting trading is focus on one thing. There's no need to be trying this strategy and this strategy and this strategy and switching strategies every week. Take one strategy once you find out who you are as a person, what type of trader you want to be, because that is very important. Are you a scalper? Are you a swing trader? Are you an investor? Are you a day trader? Take the time to know this and pick a strategy, a method that fits your personality. You don't need to do what everybody else is doing, and optimize this one method. Focus on one. Optimize this method. You know, okay, I need to take entries here and not here like I've been doing. I need to take better risk to reward ratios here. I need to be waiting for this entry. I need to be waiting for this confirmation. I need to wait for this news report to come out. Focus on one. Those are my quick little 5 tips that I wish I could tell myself back in the past. I found myself jumping from strategy to strategy to strategy just by losing 1 week or taking one negative trade and thinking that's not the way it's supposed to be. Not understanding the probabilistic outcome of trading and how that works. I would jump from strategy to strategy to strategy. I used to have terrible management of my emotions, and that plays into revenge trading, another thing that we're not supposed to be doing in the markets. And one thing is I used to have terrible risk management, not understanding that I need to consider the risk before I ever consider the profits. And understanding that less is more. Being able to take small positions will put you far ahead than taking large positions. Less equals more in the long run. And having a plan. Most traders don't succeed because they don't have a plan. Certain situations happen in the market and they don't know how to react. Maybe they'll react on an impulse, increasing lot size, hedging a position that they're not supposed to, doing things outside of their plan simply because they never planned for this. Thank you for tuning into the video, guys. I hope you success in your trading.